everyone. A little less stunned look today. I'm getting the hang of this after almost a year of doing these Where in the World Is, a W5 story session, connecting up using the Zoom platform to connect it to my Facebook page right here. So today's W5 story is going to be interesting because I've known Lisa for a couple of 3 years now through Resilient Women in Business, through other networking groups that we belong to, Connect Now Business Network, and just generally as a human being. But as you know, when we take the time in that 8 to 10 minutes of our lives and we ask those questions of who are you? What do you do? Where in this big blue marble are you? And where do you do your business? When did you decide this is what you wanted to do? And ultimately our why in life. So without further ado, I said your name, Lisa Bellatoni. So who are you? What are some who hats that you wear in life?
Well, who has? Okay, well, I am a trained legal assistant. I have been doing that for 20 years, but I also have my own business with Rodan & Fields, which is the #1 skincare brand in North America. It's anti-aging skincare, but the best part is I get to help people help themselves between great skincare and maybe pursuing their own business. I get to help them build their own confidence and their own self-esteem to go do what they want. And whether it's this type of business or like your type of business, we get to lift each other up and we get to empower each other. And honestly, that is the greatest thing in the world. But not to mention that I have made the most incredible friends through this across the world, which to me,
I'm also, yeah, it's amazing. But you also have a who hat that begins with the letter G.
oh yes, definitely. I start my day with gratitude. I end my day with gratitude. Well, there's one other thing that you don't know about me,
Oh,
which we'll get into that in a second. So, yes, I definitely start and end my day with gratitude. I am grateful all day long. I'm grateful for the little things. I'm grateful for the big things, but it has really changed my life. Now, the thing that you don't know about me is I am a diehard manifester. I do a ton of manifestation courses and have made it so big that it is such a part of my life that everything I do is, well, everything anyone does is manifested. Whether it's good or bad, it is definitely manifested. But I have geared all of my manifestation on the good end of things, and it's changed my life. Like it
wow.
is truly changed my life. And that is something you didn't know about me.
No, I did not know about that. So let's unpack. I like to kind of go down the list of the questions and unpack them. So, what do you do in Rodan & Fields? I know you said you help women, so there. And then, what do you do specifically in gratitude? Like, if we could give somebody a little bit of a tool. So, kind of
Sure.
two things: what you do in each one of those who hats.
So with Rodan & Fields, it's obviously, people come to me with their skin concerns. One, so I help people with those skin concerns so that they can become more confident in what they're doing, because, our face right now is everything with all the virtual meetings and with what we're in today. So that's a big thing. But I get to empower other women
Hmm.
and men because this business is for anyone who wants it. But I get to empower them to be the best version of themselves every day. And for me, that is the ultimate for me. If I see someone rising up with self-confidence and self-esteem, that just brings my heart joy. Now with the gratitude, I specifically do something every single day. And I've been doing this since middle of October, I'm going to
Okay.
say. And I got this book and it's called The Magic. Not to mention The Secret and The Greatest Secret, but The Magic is a daily gratitude practice. So every day for 28 days, you do something different. I've been doing this now since October, so four or 5 months straight. And I continue to do it. Like I will do it for the rest of my life. It has changed my life, I have watched things manifest so fast into my life that even me, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But it's
Awesome.
very cool. And then my why. Let's little
No, no,
talk about.
you're jumping ahead. You're jumping
Okay,
ahead. We got to
all
find
right.
out where do you do your Rodan and Fields
Oh,
business?
so
Okay.
we
So
do
find you.
Rodan and Fields in the United States, in Canada, Australia, Japan, and we will be launching somewhere else soon. So
Oh,
we are global. We will be in every country eventually. But Japan is our latest new one, and it's been, geez, I think it's been almost a year. June 1st, I believe, is a year since we launched in Japan. And you have to be certified. So we actually had to do a specific certification to be certified to run a business in Japan, because they do have a lot of cultural differences and a lot of regulations that are different, but they are a huge, huge country in skincare and have been for so long. So it's amazing to be able to get into a country like that. And even with, like, a lot of people say, well, you don't speak Japanese, there might be a barrier there. But that's the coolest thing about Rodan and Fields, because they provide us with all the tools to succeed in these countries. And not only that, like, my Rodan and Fields business is not only giving me business and have me meet like the most incredible people, but the biggest thing for me is what I never expected, and that is the personal, professional development,
mm.
the friends that I made, all of that. I didn't know that that would be a part of this.
What a bonus.
And
What a beautiful
I
bonus.
I
So
know.
let's move on to the next one. And guys, it is sunshiny where I am, and I have
Me
a
too.
beautiful bay window. And I attempt not to close that curtain because it just adds some beautiful light. I may look like a ghost. I'm not a ghost today. It's just beautiful sunshine here on the West Coast. So Lisa, when did you decide that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, it wasn't really a decision that I actually made to do it. It was more, I was looking for some good skincare, and I was like, well, if I'm going to do this, I can have a business and then I get to try everything. So really, I was using the skincare products, and then I grew my Rodan and Fields business because the products work, the products are amazing, and the community is the most incredible community I have ever been a part of. And to me, when I realized that, that's when I really said, okay, I'm going to do this too. And I'm not just going to use the skincare for the discount that you get when you join as a consultant, which was a big thing for me because I wasn't looking for a business. I wasn't looking for anything. It kind of landed in my lap, and I thought, well, it's here. I better like do something, because why is this landing in my lap the way it is?
Awesome. So let's wrap this up with your why in life. What is your why in life?
Well, my why in life is definitely to be able to help other people. This is something else you don't know about me. And I actually didn't know this until last year as well. My name, I am named after my aunt, who was a nun before she passed away last year. I had no idea because Alyssa is her middle name, and they took Alyssa and made it Lisa to name me after my mom's sister, which was very cool. But my why really is, there's a core why that has stuck with me for a long time, and it has to do with people and addictions. Because there are so many people in, like, we have lost so many friends to different kinds of addictions, whether it be drug, alcohol, mental illness. And so what my real why is to create something between rehab and putting yourself back into the real world where you can function and not go back to what the circle that you are comfortable with. And yeah, that's my real why. And I've started doing some stuff on that.
That's so beautiful. As many of you know that I am a 7-year volunteer with Night Shift Ministries, and I see time and time again when our street friends are given the opportunity to do their creativity in a safe environment, then they're not reaching for something else to take their mind away from it. So, wow, Lisa, thank you so much for sharing. And I also want to give a shout out to Lisa. I am a customer of Lisa's, and Lisa has gifted me many times her products. So I'm incredibly grateful for the gifts that I receive from you as well, my friend. So if you want to know more about Lisa, in the comments, we will definitely put her link to her Facebook page or website or something so you can get to know this story a little bit deeper, because I'm sure it's just the very tippy top of Lisa Bellatone's story. So thank you so much for joining me today,
Thank
Lisa.
you so
I
much,
love
Jeanette.
you. You're a
Yes.
beautiful human being. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.